Welcome to the PantherLair.com signing day special. We're talking to a couple of guys, three guys from Virginia: Miles Alston, Naquan Brown, Malik Newton. Three recruits signing with Pitt this week, and I wanted to talk to you guys because you're all from Virginia, whatever you want to call it, Southern Virginia or Tidewater, or Norfolk or Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach, a lot of names, same general region, Chris Beatty's recruiting region. And so I figured we could get you guys on and we could chat about it a little bit. First of all, signing day, I think historically has been a day that kids look forward to. Recruits look forward to it. It's a big day. This year's going to be different. You guys really can't have the big ceremonies, but I mean, you still, like Miles, you still excited to put the pen to the paper and sign?
Most definitely.
Yeah. What about you, Malik? I mean, you looking forward? I mean, is this something you've looked forward to for a long time?
Yeah, I've been waiting since freshman year to do this.
Mm-hmm.
After I've seen all my other teammates do it.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Is that what it is, Naquan? I mean, you've watched other guys go through the process, and now it's your shot.
Yeah, now it's our time. Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's funny, guys. I was looking back, and not this past spring of 2020, but the spring before. I think all you guys were on Pitt's campus during spring camp for like an unofficial visit. And back then it was like these sophomores or juniors coming up from from Virginia. I guess you guys were sophomores at that point. Miles, I mean, if you think back to then, I mean, did you imagine yourself going to Pitt? I mean, was Pitt pretty high on your list back then, or was that really kind of the beginning of it for you?
Honestly, I had a lot of respect for Pittsburgh just because Coach Beatty being there, like, bringing my attention. But then when I actually got to go there and see it and, like, actually see it for myself, that's when I was like, all right, I know this is it for me. Like,
you knew it like back when you visited that spring.
In April, I remember.
Nice. What about you, Naquan? I mean, like, what do you remember about that visit, and how big of an impression did that make? I mean, I know it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, they did show a lot. They showed a lot of love from when I had went there back then, and it made a big impact and stuff. But at like the same time, I had like a lot of more offers rolling in, so it was like my mind was everywhere for real. But
yeah, I got you. I mean, Malik, I mean, you made that visit, back in that spring. I mean, did that really kind of put Pitt on your radar a little bit?
At first, I was talking about going to Penn State or Temple. You know what I'm saying? But then I took the visit to Pitt, and it was like, oh wow, like this is home. This felt just like being back in Norfolk.
Mm-hmm. How much? I mean, you guys have all mentioned Coach Beatty. I mean, obviously the connection there is strong. I mean, like Malik, how strong is that relationship? What does he do that makes him so effective at connecting with you guys?
And he just talked. To me, it was just we were just talking. Like it was just like not even football wise. We was just talk. You know what I'm saying? He was a man from the 757. So we was just talking. Just talked about how it was here at home, how it was there at Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? We just talked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he showed a lot of love to the 757 kid. So
yeah. Well, I was curious about that with you, Naquan. I mean, obviously you were committed to LSU for a while there. And then, you decommitted and then, jumped on Pitt pretty quick. Did he keep up contact with you even when you were committed to LSU? Did you guys still have that relationship?
It was kind of 50-50. But, yeah, Pitt had always had love for me since they offered me my sophomore year because they was like my second offer. So they always wanted me, and they've been on top of it. So that, just So
did that offer come pretty quick after Coach Beatty got hired? Or did they offer you before he got there? Do you remember?
It was right after.
It was after.
Oh.
Yeah, it was right after.
So he probably showed up and was like, all right, here's my list of guys. We got to offer all of them right away and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Miles, I mean, he is a guy with roots in the 757. How much does that mean? I guess. I mean, how important is that, or how much do you think that helps him in being able to build relationships with guys in that area?
It definitely helps a lot, like especially for me and Naquan. He coached with our defensive coordinator Ocean Lakes back at Salem a long time ago when he was still a high school coach. He comes around. It's always all love. Coach Beatty, he knows how it is here. He's spent a lot of time here. He relates to us a lot. And honestly, I've known Coach Beatty since I was 14 when he used to be at Maryland. He offered me there. So like we had a relationship building up since my freshman year of high school. So like I was kind of like cool to kind of him get to see me grow and develop as a player. So I know he like has my best interest at heart.
Mm-hmm. Malik, how much did you get to watch Pitt this season? I mean, did you get to watch many of their games, or did you keep up with them?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think?
Some games it was like then it was like, you had the good games. But overall they did good, and I see that we got a lot of people leaving. So that'd be our time for us to come in and step up and fill in their shoes.
You feel like, I mean, obviously in the last game they ran the ball really well, but they didn't have a real effective running game a lot of this season. I mean, is Coach Beatty telling you that you'll have an opportunity to come in and really kind of contribute there early on?
Yeah, they said they told me just keep doing what I'm doing, and then when I come in and I do what I'm supposed to do, that I should be seeing some time and what I'm saying, getting ready to play.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Naquan? I mean, first of all, what position do they see you for? Are they looking more D end, more outside linebacker, and what have they told you about possibly playing early?
I feel like what a D coordinator, the D line coach, I think he want me to play D end for them. But at the same time, I feel comfortable either way. I can, put my hand in the ground, or I can just stand up. Either way, I'm comfortable. So wherever they put me, I'm fine with it.
Right. I've seen different weights floating around. How much do you weigh these days?
I weigh around like 205, between 205 210.
Oh, okay. Cool. Had they said anything about they want you to stay around that weight, or try and bulk you up a little bit, or what they
I
say?
feel like for myself, I gotta try to. They gonna want me to gain weight. I mean, I'm gonna put weight on in college anyway, but my goal is to aim for 225.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And then I feel like I'll stand out at that weight. So yeah.
Right. Miles, I mean, obviously, Coach Beatty's the receivers coach, and they had some freshmen contribute there this season. What has he told you about, next year might look like for you?
Honestly, he told me I control my fate. It depends on when I come in, how hard I work, what I'm doing. It'll show. Like he said, Jordan Addison contributed early. He was an early enroll. He worked hard all spring ball, and then he got his opportunity to shine. So, it's really all on me.
Right. Just for each of you guys, and we can start with you, Miles. I mean, just what's this fall been like? I mean, this was your senior year, right? Like, this was your senior season. I'm sure you were looking forward to going out with a bang. I mean, how tough has this been, and how have you kind of gotten through? I guess you guys play a lot of 7-on-7. Is that what's been pretty much all you've been able to do right now?
Yeah, they had a 7-on-7 league that Zon Burden did for us. It's Pot 7. That was pretty neat. But really, it's been hard. Like, I think this Saturday would have been a state championship game, which I definitely would have saw myself and Naquan playing in. But really, we just had to just accept what it was and just move on. We can't really change it. So just trying to make the best of it. Take this time to gain weight or get stronger, get faster, do whatever to prepare for college.
Yeah. What was your approach like, Naquan? I mean, how did you handle it this fall?
Me personally, I feel like it was terrible. It was terrible, because I wasn't expecting to go into my senior season and then ended off like this, but it was terrible. It's not only terrible for me; it's terrible for the 2021 kids who also don't have offers and stuff like that. And then on top of that, with visits and stuff, we couldn't even go on our official visit and stuff like that. As far as right now, that just sucks.
Mm-hmm. That's rough. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I think all you guys are enrolling early. I forget, is Virginia still planning to have football in the spring? Is that spring season still happening, or did they cancel that?
As of right now, it's on.
Right.
Yeah. It's not looking too good.
They're going to cancel it. I think they're about to cancel basketball now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we keep going backwards in phases.
Yeah. Same. I think it's the same way everywhere. But when they said about playing in the spring, did any of you guys give it a thought of maybe I won't enroll early because I do want to play?
I did. I was thinking about not going, because that means I took a whole year off, and didn't play football in the whole year and had contact in the whole year. But
Mhm.
then I was like, it's really nothing here for me because I already got I went to the state championship twice,
Mhm.
and then the only thing I had left was the rushing record here, and I was only like 300 yards away from that.
Right, right.
We got that in one game.
Well, you had
One
the
game.
all Tidewater Player of the Year, right? You could have been the first to do it 3 times, right, Malik? I mean,
Yeah.
wasn't that on the? I mean, it's kind of an individual award, but you had that on the table. What about you guys, Miles and Naquan? I mean, did you give any thought to like, well, maybe I won't enroll early. I'd maybe take a chance and actually play this spring.
I definitely thought about it. Go ahead. You go ahead, bro.
Yeah. I'm not enrolling early. I feel like I just need, like, if we were to have a season, like, I just want to do one last round with my boys, So like, yeah.
Did you say you're not enrolling early, or you are enrolling early?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Oh, my mistake.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
So Naquan, so if the season don't happen, then what?
I'm gonna just train and prepare until I go to college in June.
Better, bro. I'm just telling you everything you need to be doing. Yeah, we did this for the conditioning test. We was lifting this in the weight room. Like, get on it, bro.
No crap.
Nice. Well, I guess one of the other questions is you guys and Rodney Hammond, who couldn't make it in with us tonight. I mean, Coach Beatty seems to be really trying to dig in and build something to Pitt from that Tidewater area. I mean, is this something you think can carry over? Do you think this is the start of something here that you can get another 3 or 4 or 5 guys in next year's class and that kind of thing? I mean, do you guys feel like Pitt's sort of making a name in that region?
Most definitely.
Like it's quite a few people that want to come in the next class, because like they always asking me questions about Pittsburgh, like what coaches like you've been talking to, or what coaches offers you. Like a lot of people want me to send their film to the coaches and stuff. So I feel like there's a lot of people down here that want to go to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of guys in the younger classes that look up to all 3 of us. So, like,
And
even when I committed, when Malik committed, and Naquan, everybody was like, yo, like, it's got to be something going on up there. They all interested.
Yeah.
So who are some guys we should watch for in this next class coming up, this 22 class? Who are some guys that you think Pitt's got a real good shot with?
I'm gonna say one dude I do know is probably Paul Hudson.
Yeah,
He's a D tackle.
Yeah.
I think that's one dude that have a
and then
good shot.
Kyrie, he go to King's Fort.
Mm-hmm.
He been asking me a lot about Pittsburgh.
I've talked with Tayon Holloway too, from Green Ryan. Yeah, I'll talk with him a little bit.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, any other thoughts on Pitt? I mean, you guys just ready to, I guess, Malik and Miles, you guys get started here in the next month or so. I mean, you just anxious to get up there and get going with it?
Yeah, I can't wait.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Seeing something different besides Norfolk, Virginia.
Trying to get away from home. Tired of being home.
Well, I just want to see something different.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Most definitely.
All right. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much. We really appreciate it. Congratulations on signing and all that. Good luck finishing up the semester. And I guess, Naquan, good luck in the spring semester. And, I'm sure we'll catch up with you guys soon. But thanks again for your time tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.